Hi, it's Clemmy from the NARM Clinic, and in this week's video I'm covering smoothies. Now this is a topic that came up in clinic last week and I thought it was a really good one to cover because I know that there's a bit of confusion around smoothies and whether they are appropriate and can be used as part of a healthy, balanced diet. Now I know that smoothies have got a little bit of a bad reputation for being quite sugar-laden and unhealthy. But when we make them correctly ourselves, they can actually be a really easy and convenient breakfast or snack option that can be very good for us and provide us with the nutrients that our body needs to function and to repair in inflammatory bowel disease. Now I am very much for eating whole foods and proper meals when we can, but sometimes perhaps when we're not feeling very well, we've lost our appetite or we're in a flare, actually the thought of eating food can not be that appetizing. So this is where a smoothie can perhaps be a really good filler and be a really good way for you to get in the nutrients that you need, but in a really easy and palatable way. It can also be, they can also be a great thing to have alongside our normal meals as snacks, and also can be used as a way to help us maintain weight, which is something that I know a lot of people with inflammatory bowel disease struggle with. As well, if you're someone who has strictures or adhesions, that mean that you have to be careful about the fibre content of food because you're more at risk of blockages. Smoothies can be a really good way for you to get in some other fruits and vegetables, but broken down. Now, the way that we make our smoothies is crucial, and the ingredients that we use are really important and can be the difference between making something that doesn't fill us up and is very sugar-laden compared to something that fills us up, is really nutritious, and helps keep us full until our next meal. Now, the kind of smoothies that I'm talking about are really tasty but complete meals and have a real balance of nutrients in them to help us get all those nutrients that we need. So 6 components we think of when we're putting together a nutritious smoothie. Now, I will share a PDF document in the blog that accompanies this video, which gives you a list of the 6 components and also food examples for each of them so that you can use that as a guide to go away and make yourself some nutritious smoothies at home. But I thought I'd run through the different components and why they're so important when we're making a smoothie. So number 1 is protein. So protein is really important for growth and repair, and our protein requirements actually increase in inflammatory bowel disease when we're going through flares. And adding protein into our smoothies as well helps us to keep full until our next meal. Number 2 is healthy fats. These have loads of important roles in our bodies and also helps to keep us full until our next meal. Number 3 is carbohydrates. Now carbohydrates, I'm talking things like oats or rice or beans, really vital as a primary source of energy for our body, and as fatigue is something that's so common in inflammatory bowel disease, we need to make sure that we're providing our body with easy sources of energy, and carbohydrates help to do that. Number 4 is fruit. This helps to provide some sweetness and important nutrients as well, like vitamin C, and as well as that some fibre, but fibre that's a little bit more broken down and slightly more easily digested. Number 5 is vegetables. It might sound a bit strange putting vegetables in your smoothie, but trust me on this one, I promise they taste good. And these provide, again, important nutrients like vitamins, vitamin C, etc., and the fibre again, but in a more easily digestible way because it's all smoothied up. And number 6, the last bit, is the liquid. So this gives our smoothie a nice drinkable consistency, and you can add really as much or as little liquid as you want. You can make it really thick and eat it with a spoon like a smoothie bowl, or you can put more liquid in and then drink it through a straw. It really depends on what you prefer. So head over to the blog that accompanies this video to get your hands on the PDF guide to building a nutritious smoothie. I hope you found that helpful. I hope that those smoothies will help you if you don't feel like eating, and will provide your body with the nutrients that you need. Thanks very much for listening, and we'll see you again soon.